Today's speed art episode is going to be different for a couple reasons. Namely, I was inspired by this KP Creations video to make an unscripted combination of animals. As a result, I booted up a Bowser Brace spinner, punched in some animals, and got to work spinning. In order, the animals I landed on included a cougar, otherwise called a panther or mountain lion, a Komodo dragon, and a fox. The second step was finding reference images to make the design before finishing the reference sheet. And, because I could, I opted to add some mythical elements to this creature, specifically making fox mean kitsune for this project. Thanks to this change, this means I get to do creature design on top of magical creature design. Everyone wins. To start out this voiceover, I'm going to talk about the video that got this project going in the first place. I haven't been watching KP Creations for a while, or at least when compared to all the other YouTubers I watch, really. I got introduced to the art doll scene on YouTube when I started watching Delightful, and then started, getting recommendations for art doll Shisa. And to be frank, I love the whole fucking process. You know, I'd love to make art dolls myself, but it's not that even an issue of talent, it's an issue of material cost. Oh well. In short, if you want a really cool looking art doll, you have to find a lot of really cool material shit, and that costs a lot, and I'm not making enough to justify that right now, so oh well. Not to say that you can make stuff out of raw scraps, but seriously, I'd like to make something that looks more professional, really. But hey, that's just me. In terms of crafty shit myself, I'd actually planning on doing some plushie videos, but besides that, my main thoughts on the video were, holy shit, it's good, I want to make something like that, so let's do that. Albeit I'm working with a different medium, but oh well. Now it's time to go on to my specific thoughts for each of the animals involved in the creation that I just made. Going in chronological order, it's time to talk about cougars, and/or mountain lions, and/or panthers, yay. Whenever I refer to these animals, I usually say cougar, because it's just simpler on the vocal cords. But I also imagine why you'd want to say, panther over cougar in some situations, or even sometimes mountain lion, even though it's a mouthful in text and in verbal speech. Also, bonus life shit. The zoo that I often go to has 2 cougars that are all really nice, and they're really cute, and they go meow sometimes. It's very adorable. Moving on to Komodo Dragons. Woo! Maybe it's just my affinity for dragons talking, but I really love the name Komodo Dragon. It just sounds so awesome. I know they're also called Komodo monitors, but oh well. We'll also note that I did some research on the side so I could talk more about Komodo dragons in this video, and holy shit, I learned a lot. Before I did the research for this video, the only real stuff I knew about Komodo dragons was that they're a type of lizard. Their saliva has some funky properties to it, including being full of really bad, nasty germs, the fact that they're native to what is now Indonesia, and that they're fairly large and comparatively aggressive to most other types of monitor lizards, from what I understand. In regards to their history, in regards to human history, Komodo dragons were first documented in 1910 when some Dutch colonial bastard decided to find one and skin it, so that's cool. Except not really, because fuck Dutch colonialism. Also, related to all that Dutch shit that I just laid out, you should totally study Indonesian history. It's really fucking cool. Each of the islands has its own little personality and all that, but fucking hell. It's really glossed over in our education system, at least in America. Well, I'm getting off topic already, shit. But anyways, the final of the actual animals that I took inspiration from for this project is the fox. Or more specifically, the red fox, because I'm a filthy American. The main idea about foxes for me is simple. They're cute. Simple as. Based upon the fact that I decided to go with kitsune over regular foxes for this project, I actually have several more things to say about kitsune than I do real-world foxes, so let's get on to that. To go over my history with them, kitsune made it to my radar thanks to Gaijin Goomba's videos. I'll also mention that I stumbled across Gaijin Goomba's videos because I was watching Game Theory and was obsessed with Game Theory at that time, but fuck that noise now. And side note, I was obsessed with Okami for a while. Oh, Okami, holy shit, that's a really awesome game. But to get back on target, Gaijin Goomba within the last year or 2 years or so, has covered kitsune in several different places, both in games and anime. And every time I learn something new about kitsune or inari or anything regarding Japanese folklore, I just want to learn more. I guess that's been my stance for a while regarding education of all stripes, and I feel like educators like Gaiji Goomba are really awesome in that regard. Because A, they can reach a larger audience. B, they have a lot of interesting information contained in their videos. And C, they're freaking entertaining. And educational. At the same time. And holy shit, I am way off topic again. Oh well. Anywho, kitsune are very cute. I like their design. I like their aesthetic. I would love to meet one, if possible. Especially ones that would be more loyal to Inari than to their own selfish needs. Am I a furry for enjoying the idea of kitsune? Anyways, I also wanted to comment upon the design choices I went with for the four-tailed Komodo cougar. I will note that this name came after I got done with the drawing process. But to get down to brass tacks, I went with a chunkier frame because that's what seemed to be right in regards to the cougar reference images I had. I went with a lizard-like tongue to acknowledge that the Komodo Dragons are part of the design, and also because it's fun and I've done this before. The four tails are there because the kitsune reference, and also because 4 is an unlucky number in Japan and several other Asian countries. And finally, I gave this creature a toxic/venom affinity because I feel like it'd be a fun twist on the typically fire-related kitsune, and also because Komodo dragons have been recently found to, kill with venom, rather than those nasty germs I mentioned earlier. In regards to my thoughts on the piece as a whole, which could also qualify as a reference sheet, I really love the process of this video from start to finish. I really want to do it again. I would guess that depending upon the subject matter for upcoming projects, I could probably talk about their inspirations and respective origins and all that. Probably even do something similar to this video even. But for now, this four-tailed Komodo cougar is something I'm very proud of and I'm hoping that I can make a full-blown art piece out of sometime. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.